Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I don't know how to actually explain this, but to me, it's very strange, and I don't know if I don't even know if I believe it myself. I honestly don't know, but weird things happen. Some years ago, when I used to live somewhere else, there was a park that was about 2 blocks away from where I lived. I used to live in this apartment um, at this one corner, and I decided, every now and then I would have late night walks at 11 o'clock at night or at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, that kind of thing. And I would just walk 2 or 3 blocks away and then turn back and walk back home. Especially during the night where especially during the times when it's really nice outside and stuff like that. For various reasons, I have my own reasons of walking at night. Especially it's very relaxing. And for some reason, walking at night, having a nighttime walk somewhere, is pretty peaceful. And there was this park not too far away, like I said, like about 2 blocks away, that I would walk every now and then to. I would walk to the park, walk a certain path. Sometimes I would sit down on a bench and just relax for a while and then walk back. For some strange reason, I just don't get it. I decided to walk back home. I went out for a walk at night, and then it was about maybe, I don't know, somewhere between 2 and 2:30 in the morning. I walked to the park. Everything was pretty much normal and stuff like that. I decided to walk back, and as I was walking back, I saw someone walking in the opposite direction. And I didn't think nothing of it. And the block where I was walking, there wasn't that much light to begin with. So I saw this person at a very far distance. I didn't think nothing of it. Some guy just coming home from someplace or whatever, no big deal. But this guy was really tall. He was about maybe, I don't know. I thought maybe he was about 6.5 feet or 6'8" or something like that. I don't know. I just looked up and didn't think nothing of it. And he was walking very strangely. And for some strange reason, the closer I got to him, which I wasn't even that close, the more creeped out I got for some strange reason. And I just decided to stop, and I stared at him for about maybe 4 seconds, 5 seconds or whatever. And I wasn't gonna approach any closer, so I decided to turn around and run and just walk the opposite direction. And I picked up pace, and I just went around the block to the corner. I turned the corner and just walked, and I pretty much ran for some, I guess out of fear. I don't know what it is, but I just got creeped out. Because before I even turned to walk away, this guy was about maybe, I don't know, 6'8" or 6'10", but he was very lanky. And the strange thing was when I turned the corner and looked to see how close he was getting, or if he was just standing there or whatever, he was gone, completely gone. Now, it could have been just some guy for, or whatever the reason, just a regular guy, and just probably went to his house, or maybe I don't think I was hallucinating. At least I don't think I was. And I decided to just, I still decided to just keep going. So I just, like, I turned the corner, like I said before, and I just kept walking. And I just went around the block, and I just ended up walking all the way back home. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. It could be. Now, this is before I even found out about the Slender Man. I never heard of the Slender Man at that time. I did not even know anything about him. And when I saw these pictures of him a couple of years later, I was like, what the fuck? It looked very close. It looked very close to the image of this guy that I saw. He was lanky and stuff like that. Except the only difference was his face was white or something like that. He had no face features or whatever. I didn't see anything of that. It was too dark. Like I said before, it was like I couldn't really make out his face to begin with. It was kind of a fair distance. But I just got creeped out when I got closer, as we got started getting closer to each other as we're walking towards each other. It was about maybe, I don't know, I would say maybe 30 feet when I decided to turn back, just turn the opposite direction and then walk real fast and then turn the corner and then see him completely gone as I was looking this way to see if he was still walking towards me. And then, like I said before, just before I even found out about who or what the Slender Man is. And I don't know. It could be a mistake of some sort, but I don't know. But it doesn't explain the creepiness that I felt when I was walking close to him. And as far as shadow beings, or shadow people, they call it, and stuff like that, I only had one experience, and I talked about that before, especially in one story that I did about the Hat Man, because this one was wearing a hat. If there's anybody out there, anybody who's watching this who has an experience like this, whether it's a shadow person or the Slender Man or any kind of creepy thing that you may have encountered, I would like to hear your story on it, and just tell me what you think. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, it almost like about 90% close to what I saw, what I experienced. Except the only difference is the one that I saw in the picture, when I started to hear about Slender Man, his head was white, like he just put on a white sheet or something like that, and just you can't see his face. That's the only difference, because the one that I saw didn't have that, so I didn't think nothing of it. But like 90% of it was very close, and he's supposed to be about 7 feet tall or something like that. And he had long arms, and he was very lanky, so it was very close to this thing. And I felt that anxiety and that fear as I was getting closer to him. I don't know what's up with this kind of fucking shit. I mean, I must be like a fucking, I don't know, like a magnet for these type of weird shit that's coming to me. Aside from the fact that I have people in my mother's side of the family there that is like into some weird, fucked up ritual shit, witchcraft. And I don't know, maybe some of that shit is trying to like haunt me, or in that sense, when it comes to these type of things. I've been through all sorts of shit. So, like I said, if there's anybody out there, anybody that's watching this who could actually relate to what I'm saying, or had an experience with something similar to this, I would like to hear your story. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care. Oh, by the way, my birthday is going to be tomorrow, October 27th. And I got a lot of things planned for that day. So, oh boy, I'm going to turn 49. Okay, then, take care.